So, I want to talk to you guys about how we can be content in a society full of distractions. So, what is the meaning of contentment? Well, it's a state of happiness and satisfaction. It's a place where you aren't comparing yourself to other people. You're happy with your progress. You're satisfied with the results you're getting out of life. And you're just in a place where you can be grateful for what's going on around you. Now, when it comes to our society, we live in a microwave generation where everything happens so fast for us. It's convenient. For example, you can order stuff from Target and either go pick it up or sit in your car and they deliver it to you. You can order something from Uber Eats and it comes right to your apartment or house. You can go on your phone and get the answers immediately just searching it on Google. The issue with this is we start expecting those same results to show up in our journey in life. And the disconnect there is we start becoming impatient and we give up on things too soon. We become ungrateful. We don't appreciate the process in our journey. I want to build off this verse in 1 Timothy 6:6, where it talks about godliness with contentment is great gain. What does that mean? Well, again, if you can be satisfied with your overall growth on a day-to-day basis, if you look at the wins you're getting, rather than focusing on your problems and the things you don't have, you are in a place of contentment. If you can overcome your adversity, where there's a lot of things going on around you, and you can stay focused on getting better with your skills, getting better with your career, getting better with your devotion to God, that is a win. With that being said, if you're on the other side of the spectrum, where you're on social media and you're so caught up with, well, this person has all this money, they have all the success at their age of 33, and I'm 33 as well, and I'm not on the same level, that is a problem. I'm 33 years old, and I'm still renting today. And I was at a one bedroom, one bathroom apartment with my wife for the past 4 years of our marriage, or the first 4 years, I should say. And the reason why I did that was because I looked at our finances and I went, okay, we got some things to take care of. And we've done a great job progressing with our finances. So what was the next decision? I didn't buy a house. And there's reasons why I'm waiting to buy a house. So what I decided to do was just get a 2 bedroom and 2 bathroom place, more space. And I love it so far because I have my own office where I can record my content and work and sell on Medicare. Now I could look at my situation and look at other couples who have kids, who have a house, and I could go, man, I'm not growing. I'm not doing everything I'm supposed to do. I could literally go onto my Instagram and find somebody from my church or a post and go, man, I'm inadequate. I'm not good enough. I don't have any value. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. When the reality is, we are all on a different journey in life. All of us develop differently. All of us mature differently. So if you can learn the power of contentment, learn to appreciate the process and embrace the journey, you will end up in a great place in life. Because the reality is, it is so easy to compare. It's easy to say, man, I don't have what they have. It's easy to say, oh, look what they did for a vacation, or look what this person's doing. You're so caught up in other people's lives rather than focus on your own progress. In American culture, what is the one thing you hear about Mondays? People would dread Mondays. They hate it. They can't stand it. And the problem with this mentality is every Monday you dread. It's a fresh week. I love Mondays because it is a new opportunity to get off to a good start. But in America, they teach us look forward to the weekends, look forward to your Fridays. Don't get excited about the Mondays. That is a terrible way to live, in my opinion. And the biggest issue with this is people lack purpose. They don't know what they're supposed to be doing outside their 9 to 5 because they're so caught up in the cycle. And what happens is when you don't know what you're supposed to be doing with your time and resources, you start comparing yourself to others. You're a busybody. That's another problem. And what happens when you turn 65? You notice this trend. People don't know what to do with their time because they didn't take enough time out of their day to figure out, okay, this is my purpose. This is what I should be focusing on. So let me give you a practical example. YouTube, I've been doing this for almost 2 years. Now I've been building up subscribers. The benefits of what I have right now is I have tax benefits. I can write off my electricity, my internet. I can write off the space I live in. I can write off the subscriptions I have for this YouTube page. And the benefit of that is I don't pay as much in taxes. Am I making income right now? No. But I've already hit the goals of 1,000 subscribers. I just got to get the watch hours up. But the reason why I bring that example up because I know what I'm supposed to be doing outside of my 9 to 5. Does it take work? Does it require focus? Yes. But when you have a purpose, you're not as distracted with what's going on in the world, what's going on in the news. You appreciate the progress you're making, the journey you're on. And when you learn to be content and satisfied with the growth and the progress you're making, all that other noise doesn't matter. So to all the men out there, if you feel inadequate, if you feel unworthy, if you're constantly on social media, I would turn that off. Get focused on what you're supposed to be doing, especially with politics going on right now. That's a huge talking point. Don't get caught up in debates. It's a waste of time. If you're going to have a conversation, at least have it in person. But over social media, you're just wasting your time there. So I just think in our society today, we have to learn to be content because when you're content, you're living in gratitude. You start appreciating the growth you're making. You start looking at, okay, man, for example, I had 2 Medicare sales. I was struggling the day before. Thank God for that because I made income for my family. Or I had 15 new subscribers today. Awesome. My channel is growing. I had a video that hit another 3,000 views. Man, this feels great. But if you're on the other side of the spectrum where you're constantly comparing yourself to others, you're always distracted by the newest and latest thing, and you can't just be content with how you're growing and how you're getting better as a person in your relationship with God, your purpose, your relationship with your family and friends, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to look at the end of your life and go, man, I was so distracted by everything around me. I missed out what God had for me. I didn't learn to just live in gratitude and have contentment. I want you to think about this for just a moment and then we'll wrap up. Let's just say you're in your 30s right now. Think about how fast life went by. It was quick, right? You're going, wow, where did my teens go? Where did my 20s go? It's just gone out of nowhere. If you thought 30 years went by quick, think about the next 30 years. And then take it a step further. Value your time. Don't get caught up in drama, distractions, what's going on in the internet with politics, what's going on with the latest and coolest trend. Focus on your own growth. Develop your own purpose. Trust in God and just be thankful for where you are. I'm not suggesting not to have ambitions. These are 2 different things. But don't worry about what the person to the left or the right is doing because you do have valuable skills that you can showcase to this world where you can be value into somebody's life. You just got to tap in and make those deposits on a regular basis. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you've developed contentment in your life. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.